From the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
And right now at 6, we are getting right to a check of the weather. Here's a live look from Tower Cam 10 over downtown Portsmouth. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. I'm Kayla Gaskins. A pretty dreary, wet day across our area. Meteorologist Jeff Edmondson joins us now from the Super Dopplers and Weather Center. So, Jeff, is this rain going to let up anytime soon?
In the next couple of hours, it will. We still have this light rain and this drizzle across the area, and I believe this will continue as we go into the next couple of hours. As we look at Super Doppler 10, you can see the loop. This is the past 2 hours, and we've had a good amount of rain throughout the day. It's really been a soggy day. We still have rain across the eastern shore. We still have rain throughout the Hampton Road cities. And as we zoom in and look at Super Doppler 10 live, just a little bit of light rain here or there, and it's really coming down now mostly as a drizzle across the Hampton Road city. So that will probably continue for the next few hours. The Outer Banks, rather, you're also looking at light rainfall into your area too. So from the eastern shore to the Outer Banks, we have that light rain coming down. We haven't seen a ton of rain throughout the day. Around 3/10 to 4/10 of an inch of rain, Elizabeth City and Williamsburg. Throughout the south side cities into Virginia Beach, around 2/10 of an inch of rain or less than that in Virginia Beach. Melfa, Eastern Shore, only 1/10 of an inch of rain. You still have some rain coming down now, so that number will go up a little bit higher, but not much. So the amount of rain we've seen has been fairly low. Just the time that we've had the rain has been very long. Here's a look at our future track. 8 p.m., still some drizzle and light rain coming down. By midnight, this thing should be done. We will see mostly cloudy skies as we start our day tomorrow. And this is our future track at 7 a.m., and it looks cloudy. So we're starting the day with a lot of clouds. We may end the day with some clearing across our area. But again, looking ahead to tomorrow, it doesn't get very warm. We'll talk more about our forecast for the next couple of days ahead. It does start to warm up. And then, of course, the bigger storm for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Details on that in just a little bit.
Jeff, thanks. And we are following breaking news this just into the Wavy newsroom. Congressional leaders have announced a deal on a new COVID-19 relief bill and a new government funding bill. Lawmakers have been working through the weekend to hammer out the details on both of the bills. We know the coronavirus relief package being debated included more than $300 billion in aid to businesses. It would also provide a $300 per week bonus to unemployment benefit. And it would provide a $600 direct payment to individuals. We're working to learn what's in the government funding bill, and we'll bring you any updates as soon as we get them. And this also just into the Wavy newsroom. Virginia Beach Police Chief says the department is reviewing a viral video showing officers handcuffing and ultimately releasing a man yesterday at the Lynn Haven Mall. In a statement, Chief Paul Newdigate says officers approached a man who matched the description of a reported suspect, handcuffed him, and escorted him outside. That description was of an African-American man with dreadlocks, wearing black with a child. The detained man was sitting with his family eating in the mall when he was handcuffed. In the video, you can hear the man say he hasn't done anything wrong, and a woman asking for more information about what is happening. Officers ultimately release him. Newdigate's statement went on to say, while the video shows the officers stayed calm and respectful throughout the brief encounter, we must ensure the situation merits the response. We are gathering all the facts to evaluate the incident so we can address the concerns people have raised. The video has been circulating on social media all day with many outraged at how the man was treated. You can stay with Wavy News 10 as we continue to investigate the incident. And Portsmouth police are piecing together what led up to a shooting that left one teenager dead and another hurt. Investigators say it happened just after midnight on Rudder Street. That's near South and Crabapple Streets. 10 on your side's Kara Dixon has been working to learn more. And Kara, what have you found out so far?
Yeah, Kayla, we know that a 13-year-old boy was killed and a 14-year-old girl was taken to the hospital with injuries. Now, I spoke with those living in the neighborhood, and they say that after hearing the ages of those who were shot, just hearing that is tragic. Now, this shooting happened right after midnight. Officers got a call for 2 people shot. Paramedics took the girl to the hospital. She has non-life-threatening injuries to her body. The 14-year-old boy was also shot in his upper chest, just like the girl, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, I spoke with a couple of residents who have lived in the neighborhood for years. They say they've never had anything like this happen. Some heard the gunshots. Others, like Howard Williams, woke up to see the police lights flashing outside on the street. Now, he says he saw a crowd of people standing at the crime scene, but didn't realize until later this morning that the victims were only beginning their lives.
It's sad to see that somebody like that, children, their lives was gone. They never would live, and it's sad.
Now, one resident I spoke with actually heard the gunshots. You'll hear from him about what he saw tonight after the game. Live in Portsmouth, I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.
Well, Kara, thank you. And we are tracking the latest coronavirus case counts. Hospitalizations continue to trend up in Virginia. They dropped slightly from yesterday, but have been increasing overall since last month. The Department of Health reported 3,800 new cases today. The percent of tests coming back positive has been hovering at around 11%. North Carolina reported 6,900 new cases today. Its 7-day average of new cases continues to trend up. Hospitalizations dropped for a second day in a row, but they have been increasing since last month. The percent of tests coming back positive has been hovering at around 10%. Millions of doses of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine are heading to hospitals around the country. The boxes were packed up and shipped out this weekend. The newly approved shot will add millions of doses to the U.S.'s vaccination effort. In Louisville, Kentucky, pallets of the vaccine were loaded onto a UPS plane for distribution. A truck carrying doses in Memphis, Tennessee got a police escort. The first dose of Moderna's vaccine will be given out tomorrow. And we are just getting started here at 6. Coming up, fire on the water. How a Good Samaritan helped a boater on the Elizabeth River when flames broke out on board.